Sorry, lady.
Welcome to another Minecraft YouTuber stream.
Oh, we're live?
Minecraft YouTuber Maddie Bites.
Hi, I'm Minecraft
do
YouTuber Maddie Bites.
What's up, guys? I'm not Maddie Bites. I'm an imposter. Watch out!
Hello, Piano. Welcome. Egg, hello. Yeah, how's everyone doing?
Yo, Jonah, if you look at the, we're like...
Oh yeah, we didn't fix the thingy. It's fine.
I can fix it real quick.
Well, it's barely an issue.
It's definitely an issue. I'm crying. I'm weeping.
Why do you have issues, Micah?
I don't know.
Hi, Gray H. I'm a doing what? Sequoia, AMS, Nitty. I have guts. That's good. Angel, AK1.
If it's gonna be pain, just
hello.
leave it. I thought you could just like tip it over.
No, it's fine. Just leave it. We'll fix it when we're not in the middle of streaming, you
There
guys.
we go,
I fixed it.
We are right in the middle. Hi, I'm not gay. Oh, wait, no. I have guts. I'm not gay. I gotcha.
Duly noted. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another background video today.
Inferno Monkey, welcome. You know, for the first time in like months, not even months, in like a year, I went onto the Webtoon homepage and I couldn't find anything egregious, so I had to go look for the comic we were reading
Melancholy
today.
Mothman says I am gay.
Ah.
Duly noted.
So
I have a feeling you and I have guts would not be a good couple.
Tally, hello. Squilly Squicken, welcome. Doxy. Oh? What do you see the dog getting into? I guess snacks, okay.
Chowing down on snacks.
Alright.
Betrayed by love and cast aside by society, Liz finds herself at the edge of despair with nothing left but her tragic fate.
Oh no.
As darkness slowly closes in around her, a flicker of hope appears.
Ron.
Chance to reclaim her life and rewrite her story. Should the naive girl who once believed in love's promise face her cruel destiny or transform into a force of vengeance against those who deceived her? The decisions Liz makes will shape her destiny and the world around her forever.
I think Liz might be the most normal name I have ever heard.
Yeah.
Ain't that the name of Garfield's veterinarian?
I'm pretty sure it's the name of
Yes.
Lizzie McGuire.
No, that's
also
Lizzie.
true. Well,
Well,
yeah.
I bet she goes by Liz. Kids, get up. It's time for Maddie's Amish Isekai story.
No, that's Wednesday.
Just a little fantasy. Someday. We'll figure out a good way to incorporate the Amish books, but until then,
This
we have
series is rated
Webtoon.
mature.
This series is rated mature, so if you're immature, get the fuck out of here. We don't want you.
Yep, we know. Crack!
Jewels from the Jewel box.
Man, this is like atrociously bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
do you
Something's off
mean?
about that.
That's how a hand looks.
No, yeah, the hand. I'm just saying, like, this crazy dark outline compared to like the softer line art inside.
Well, have you ever seen Fairly Odd Parents?
Yeah, that doesn't work for me.
Jonah is not turned on by Cosmo and Wanda. It does not work for him.
The balding, scrubbly teacher man, though? Ooh, wait.
I keep seeing TikToks.
Yeah, there he is.
I keep seeing TikToks where it's like, I'm Crocker, but I'm currently in the middle of, like, cooking pasta. And then, they just, like, scream whatever they're doing. It always gets me. It's very silly. What's the meaning of this? That belongs to me! I think. I don't know who's saying, how dare you take that from me! I'll be the evil bitch in this one. Are you being serious? I can't.
Look who's talking. This jewel belonged to my family.
Keyword, I think here being belonged.
Until you ripped it from me with your filthy little scheme.
That's an interesting necklace. It's
Do
like
you
a
think
snack.
Are they about to kiss?
I hope so.
Am I? Oh, that's you.
Am I wrong?
Huh? Don't blame me for your own naivety! That rhymed.
Sundog says, lesbians?
Give it back!
Whip, swish.
Their dresses were all okay. I know this is like super nitpicky, but if you go to the one panel where they're like top up down looking down on them, Their dresses are so long. I don't think...
No, that's how that style of dress is. It's supposed to drag on the floor.
No, but if that's like only if you're super rich and wealthy.
Well,
yes.
they
Well, how
appear
are
to
we
be.
supposed to tell? I guess
Because
by
they have the
dress.
dresses.
All right,
Yeah, what are you talking about?
All right, I'm sorry.
Don't make me repeat myself.
What?
Don't make me repeat myself. And by the way, don't even bother, since I've already seized everything you own, including your mansion.
What?
Lady Liz!
Liz. Yeah, it's...
What's going on here? He's extremely thermos-coated.
Smirk. You there! You must be her house servant! Get down on your knees and beg!
My lady, thank goodness you weren't hurt!
Okay.
Quit being dramatic. What the fuck is happening?
Grrr!
You should have just looked for. Oh.
You should have just looked for me. I would have snapped her neck myself for you.
What is going on? I feel like
I
they're just
have
being
no
bullies.
idea.
And you wonder why I didn't call for your help.
Yeah, because he's a sociopath who goes around snapping necks.
You know, like, that guy from Chicken Run, snapping the chicken's necks to eat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that was not, yeah. Grrr! Birds of a feather! Even your servant is worthless.
No.
No wonder people call you the creepy and pathetic, red-haired witch!
Hey, come on, guys, you could do better than that.
Creepy and pathetic red-haired witch.
That's just like a
Creepy and
boring
pathetic
insult.
Red-haired witch.
Everybody knows that
That
she is
a bitch.
Boom.
Jonah said
Boom.
it. Sundog says, red hair, you! Watch your words, little thief. It seems you haven't heard the news yet. This is a win.
They hit the second tower!
Uh-oh.
I'm now married to the Duke of this kingdom.
Walkman of Doom, just in all caps, says redhead fetish.
They also said Joe Mama a little bit earlier, and I didn't say anything, but I thought it was silly. Oh, 3D flowers.
Yeah.
A poor, because she took all of her money.
Poor.
Poor.
Reference only Jonah and Micah now, that's funny.
Oh. Oh, the captain. That was the captain.
She's
She's
struggling
bad
with
at
the gates.
jumping.
She's really old and she's kind of fat. She's really fat.
I'm now married to the Duke of this kingdom.
Oh my gosh.
Chatter chatter.
Gossip, gossip.
It's very cold.
Gossip.
What is this commotion?
Together, their hair color will make the baby a pink-haired baby.
FL.
That's where they come from.
Oh, there you are,
Hanael?
Heinel.
Heinel?
Heinel?
Almost.
I hardly know.
Heinel sounds extremely phallic, and I don't know why.
Hein.
Ah.
That's not phallic, but it's assic. I simply reclaimed what rightfully belonged to me.
Is that so?
What did I go with on her? All of her jewelry is red and gold. You're gonna bring in a blue gem? Get out of here. I don't match you. I don't know anything about anything.
Is that so?
Well, the green would look good with her because green is complementary to red.
Yeah, but it's blue.
But the blue does not match her. The blue does not match the red hair. So, you're right, Micah.
That's great.
Woohoo! He smiled!
The famous cold-blooded Duke, Heinel Fuck it out. Trasselna just smiled.
How fearsome, yet breathtaking. I thought it said freaksome, and I was like, huh.
But why would such a man marry the red-haired witch?
You know, I can think of a few negative things to call
Well, no, they're
a
like
bitch.
they're like, why would he marry the red-haired witch? And I quote,
Yes.
a Walkman of Doom from a moment ago.
Right.
Redhead fetish.
Well, no, they're like, this cold, evil Duke. Why would he get with the cold, evil witch?
Pink Flame says, who has stupid name square?
Who dares insult my beloved wife?
It's not doing it for me.
Come.
They did the meme! Oh, wow. Look at that panel. That panel just
She's
tells
walking.
me.
She's going. She's walking with him.
Come.
Yes!
Yes! Sorry.
Lean! Wait, her arm is saying lean! Lean!
What is, his hands are spazzing the fuck out, dude. He's like tweaking.
What is that
What are the...
degenerative, like, brain disease that makes your hands all scrunched?
I have no idea.
I can't say I know many. Yeah, people get it.
Come.
Come. Liz, you're too close.
Oh my. Am I making you feel uncomfortable?
Ahem, never mind. Stay right by my side.
Right by my side, only on Webtoon. Ha! I will! She's all over the place.
I wonder what...
Yeah, him too, honestly.
This kind of feels like we're on like chapter 30.
But the red jewel he has wrapped around on his red necktie means that she has a chokehold on him and love.
Yep. You put more thought into that symbolism than anyone making this comic did.
Hey! Hold it right there! I don't have feet! And this perspective is incredibly odd!
Yeah, the
not
Thermos
wrong,
looking guy
though.
has some real Rob
Oh,
Liefeld
look
feet.
at him compared to her compared to them.
His perspective is wrong, their perspective is fine.
You won't get away with this!
I almost forgot. You were right about one thing. Don't blame me for your own naivety.
I don't know who said that line.
I believe she's quoting.
Ah.
I couldn't agree more.
Little guys.
It wasn't easy coming this far.
Shoes.
Ankles.
Rich. Yeah.
After traveling back in time.
Gotcha.
Couldn't lie with that.
Well, no, but then when they do leave with that, we're like, ugh. We always have issues.
I might just not like reincarnation. Two
Yeah.
more magical gems
gems.
to go
Uh-huh.
until I reclaim my family's heirloom.
Oh, they've got an infinity gauntlet, and she's gotta collect the gems for it.
They've got
Yeah.
a reboot
For her
Thundercats
jewel
glove.
box.
I will reclaim what was lost. Why?
Well,
All
it's her
my
family's
CGI
heirloom.
jewelry.
And save my
Yeah.
father. Okay, no matter what.
All right. Save your father.
Not the time for love.
Woohoo. No. Please don't. I just took over the female lead role. I'm sorry.
I mean,
Please.
do you want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Glasses.
Oh, she used to be a nerd? Get the
Ew,
fuck out of
what
here!
the fuck? No wonder they
Ew.
killed her.
I hate people with glasses.
Fuck glasses!
I'm wearing glasses right now.
I would have teamed up to kill her too.
Jonah's also wearing glasses right now. I trusted you! Oh wait, this calls for sad. Yeah. Oh,
Jolt?
Jolt!
You ever go back in time and get 20/20 vision?
Oh my gosh. I literally said that in the
dream come
Mr. Limpet
true.
video, and I was like, if I was a fish and I had to wear glasses, I'd just kill myself. If I went back in time and didn't have to wear glasses, I'd be so ecstatic.
Chinchilla and Chinchilla says, bro, just use your eyes. I hadn't thought of that.
You know how much money I
I'm
would
doing what
save?
says 4 eyes, you need more to see? I have to correct you. It's
4
eyes,
You need
4
glasses.
eyes, you need less to see. Then I have to correct myself because it's 4 eyes, you need glasses to see.
I'm not going down this rabbit hole again.
4 eyes. Ah, am I still alive? I really travel back in time? Listen.
Are you okay, my lady?
Is that you?
Oh,
Ramon Lettuce?
Romaine.
Being Dark, your poor husband and 3 children who wear glasses.
I'm
get
sorry.
out of here.
I'm sorry, you're a nerd. We're gonna have to kill you.
Guys, you need less to say.
Kill?
Yeah, that's what they do in this kingdom.
Yeah. Don't just. They cannot reincarnate
Thank you
into
for the
this
super
kingdom.
chat.
Yes, thank you, Bean Dork.
Romaine?
Romaine.
My apologies. I had to come after hearing you scream. I had to come in after hearing you scream. Are you alright? I've not been drawn properly one time. What the hell is happening
Why
here?
is there like a middle leg to her bed? You see under
What
the
is
bed,
going on?
there's like a middle leg.
And then like
Look at the giant glasses on the ground.
look
and
at
like
how
the
do not
baseboard
fit
of the
her
bed is
head.
in
the
front
baseboard
of the curtain.
of the bed, yeah, is like 4 feet away from the end of her bed.
And then there's just one leg.
And there's
he's
this-
kind of standing
I
inside
was gonna
of
say,
the
there's
bed.
so much space that he's standing in between the baseboard and the end of the bed.
You guys are not talking about these giant glasses nearly as much as I
That's
hoped we
true.
would. Those will,
I think they're
those are
supposed
as
to
long
be-
as her forehead.
I think it's supposed to be like on a table close to us.
Yeah.
When's the next installment of Ricky and Sean?
Walkman
of Doom.
You know, anytime I'm getting a phone call.
What's that leap year day? January 31st.
Definitely not. It's February.
I think
February
January 31st is a real date. I think that's one of the ones with 31.
I believe it's February 29th. Ricky and Sean are
I
coming.
don't, okay, when I grew up, everyone in school was like, you know how many days there are in the month by counting your knuckles. And then they'd, like, count, yeah, I don't know, they would count on their knuckles and be like,
Oh, I've seen people do that. I've never understood
yeah,
it.
well,
I'll
okay,
admit,
they'd always say it,
until-
and then they would never tell me how to do it. So I would just look at people counting their knuckles to know how many days there were in the month, and I was just check a calendar.
In fairness to you, until I was like 12, I thought there was 3 weeks in a month. I don't know why I thought that.
well,
there's
there's
typically
like
4.
3, 2, 4.
Yeah, February 29th. I knew it. I know things.
Yeah, maybe then.
I'm doing what? January 31st is literally my birthday.
Happy
Yeah, I'm
birthday.
doing what with your weird fake
Yeah!
birthday?
Born on a fake leap day. Oh yeah, there is an alarm clock. I
Yeah.
don't know who. Not
Can you
violent,
hand me my
violent.
glasses?
Here you go.
Thanks.
Wait, go back up. Go up. The glasses aren't on a cloth,
Yeah.
and then they're on a cloth.
No, he's picking them up with a cloth.
Because he's really polite about
Oh.
that.
Sparkle.
Woohoo! The diamond of fate's reversal. Who would have thought the magical gem would possess an ability to so true to its name?
So true.
The
diamond
diamond
of
of fate's
fate's
reversal
reversal?
reversed
Who
my
would've-
fate? That's crazy!
Oh man.
Ah.
Okay, I know none of us.
Whoa, font change.
Ooh, Beandor, thank you for the super chat. Until I was 18, I thought each side of the street was a different street. In my defense, I lived on a long dirt road in the middle of nowhere.
Thank you, Bean Dork. Oh, Doxy. This just in, hand drawing your backgrounds is great because even if you make the same horrid perspective mistakes, at least you put an effort. Exactly.
Well, that's the funny
Well,
thing.
and that's
there
Sometimes,
you go.
I'll see like people on
Good
the
job,
Discord
Doxy.
who've drawn their
Yeah.
backgrounds, and I think some of them are like technically worse than the webtoon backgrounds, but they look
they just
so
look
much
so
better.
much
Because the
better.
problem is
I'm saying
mistakes in a technical in a hand drawn background look better because they're not.
Well,
Like, I don't know.
Part of the issue is when you've got a 3D environment, their perspective is perfect on the 3D environment. So if your perspective on your hand-drawn characters is a little weird,
Then
it
everything's
looks
wrong.
significantly worse. If you have hand-drawn perspective of a character and a background, that's a little off. It doesn't matter because it's all right in the context of the drawing.
I just got done drawing 2 like super big backgrounds in my comic. It was so frustrating and it took so long. And like, I don't even like the end product that much, but at the very least it fits with the rest of the art style.
Yeah.
That being said, I'm about to read everyone in the chat. I know we're not very wealthy, all of us collectively, is it still common to name jewelry? Where it's like the diamond of the fates reversal,
Well,
and like,
If you're royalty,
I
don't
feel
know.
like as gemstones became more and more common, back in medieval times, it would be like a kingdom had like
one purple jewel.
one jewel that they
Okay.
had,
That
and that
makes
was like their
sense.
wealth.
People are saying no.
No.
Sweet says, what do you mean? I'm rich as hell and I have maybe 12 life brigade. Start a poll.
Do you name your jewelry?
Do
Well,
you
and so I
name
think-
your jewelry.
I think the context is important.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Walkman of
Nope.
Doom, you've been around for a minute. They said something. Where'd it go? Oh, where'd it go? What was Walkman of Doom? Can you scroll
Sorry.
up so I can read?
I'm trying.
What are you doing, Micah? Do you still name your items like my guitar, Jasmine? How long have you been here? How long have you? Cause I traded that for a violin on Facebook Marketplace. Me and the guy were we were fooling ourselves over how much we would play it. But I traded Jasmine for a violin, and my violin is now named Walkman of Doom. Joe Comics, for your efforts drawing backgrounds, feel the pain. You
Thank
feel
you
the
for the
pain.
super chat.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Joe Comics. It's like it takes a long time, and I'm not saying you can't use shortcuts, but at the very least, like if you have the assets, might as well just trace over the model.
And also, you can do 3D model backgrounds that look good. They don't,
Yeah.
but you can.
I mean, I guess everyone names like items and things, and like I guess I do that to an extent, but like I don't think I've ever named any of my jewelry. I don't think I own jewels though, so that's another point of contention. So I don't know. Rich people in the chat, tell me if you name your jewelry. 79% no. More importantly, it seems like I've traveled back in time to when you were still with me. Okay.
Pardon me. I'm your faithful servant, my lady. I will never leave your side unless you order me to do so.
Ha! What year are we in right now, Ramon?
Romaine.
Romaine?
It's so much worse.
I just thought we were making fun of
Well,
his
romaine
name, and I was
lettuce
like,
is-
because Ramon is a real name.
Yeah.
I know someone who, maybe it's,
Romaine is the name of a lettuce.
I know someone who's named Roman, so maybe it's just Roman with an E.
But that's not.
Are you really?
Okay, but we live in a place where women name their children like Chickenly and shit like
I
that.
just said that's how it's spelled.
Are you really okay? Today is the 15th of the flower month.
Yeah,
Five from
that
no gender.
is the year
726.
726.
5 memberships gifted.
Ah, thank you so much. Who got a membership?
Nasiba.
Nasiba.
Icy. Sophie Lindgren.
Sir
Sir Top
Top Hat,
Hat.
that's
and
hilarious.
Soulless Slacker.
Okay, go over to here. We can now add another emoji. You gotta refresh it.
Let me refresh it. I believe we can add another emoji.
So
I
this is
actually
a
only have
prequel
one
to
left,
the
so
year
I am now open
829.
to do here.
Oh, here, just you take it.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, DA Assassin Piggy. First stream, I really did this to interrupt your reading. Yeah, that's. I've been doing what? Thank you.
What?
It
It
says
literally said one. Okay, I guess I can't add anymore.
I'm
Yeah, it
doing
says-
what? Says this is the calmest reincarnation so far. Yeah, like she's so unfazed.
She's just like, yeah, this is chill.
She's like, wow, I can't believe I really went back in time, and I'm just like openly saying it to you, my friend.
Yeah, sorry about that. Earlier, my thing said I only needed one member, and I was like, yeah, cool. I guess not. Apologies. You guys can't have the Dr. Pepper emoji. It's exactly a year ago! If I remember correctly, it should be right after my father got arrested, leading to the downfall of my
All right,
my
and there's the
family.
crazy. There's the craziness.
Do you think he was arrested for, like, embezzlement?
Yeah, what was he arrested for?
I think embezzlement. Tisk! I should have gone further back in time.
Thank you, Dor, for the super chat. Dor says, this article is about the fruit. For other uses, see lemon. Disambiguation. Lemons redirects here. For the surname, see lemons. Surname. Dor, never change.
Everyone loves Door.
This is literally the plot of the movie The Flash. It isn't, but it is.
Sigh.
Oh. I'm a girl with
Clench.
glasses. I bet I read books and put my hair into messy
And
buns.
solve mysteries with a gang of teens.
Romaine! I know this sounds crazy, but can you hear me out just once?
Slide.
I've already died once. Betrayed and murdered, to be precise. I
Why
wouldn't
are they
believe her.
glowing?
I wouldn't believe her.
Murdered?
I'd be like, this bitch be dreaming again.
You must not tell anyone else. What I'm about to tell you now, it's about my first live. Put it on!
To be continued.
Put
Wow,
it
a lot
on.
of people worked on this.
And they all did such a good job. Let's get an applause in the chat for the great
Oh,
job that all of
sorry.
these people did. I love this comic. I'm in love with this
First
comic.
episode, and she's already giving main character energy without even trying.
She's the main character!
Seated.
Sorry.
Why is this art style so scrumdiddly-umptious?
See, and I was thinking that you were too far back from the microphone in this new setup. I think you're a perfect distance.
Well,
There's Micah screams.
Imagine seeing the main character of a story and being like, oh my god, she's giving main character
Main
energy.
character energy.
This is the earliest I've been to anything in my entire life.
That's kind
the
of
art
embarrassing.
style is so freaking pretty.
Okay, yeah. You know what? I'm so fucking sick and tired of
Thank
people.
you, I'm a doing what for the 5 memberships.
Thank you so much, I'm a doing what? Who got one? Doxy, Just a Little Fantasy, Joe Comics, Carly, and Pigeon the Cryptid.
Walkman
You
Doom
guys have
says,
such cute
it
names.
says bad Micah for his screaming and make him do music. Thank you, I'm doing what?
Thank you so much. No, I am so fucking sick and tired of the argument, at least the art is pretty. Because, like, of
Yeah.
course the art is gonna be pretty. You hired an artist to do art. They're gonna
Yeah.
know what they're doing. They're not the ones who, well, not always. They're not the ones who write this dumb bullshit. And, like, I don't know. Like, I get the argument a lot with, like, a lot of the comics I read, that people are like, okay, but the art is pretty. And I really do think that the art being pretty makes people, like, it lulls them into, like, a sense of, like, a false sense
Yeah.
of security.
Beandork says put Micah in timeout.
Yeah, time out, Micah.
Okay.
You and Chirps can go outside.
Beandork says,
Yeah.
Maddie, do we get the Dr. Pepper emoji now?
I think it's 21.
It
like,
said
it
20.
randomly jumps up. I'm not saying YouTube's extorting y'all, but YouTube's extorting y'all.
It is, and I feel, yeah, I don't like asking just
You
because
gotta stop
it's so
telling
many.
people how close YouTube says
Sure.
you are.
Well, it said 1, okay? It said 1, and then it sat up to 21, and then... But yeah, I think the art lulls people into a false sense of security, so
Genya
they are
says-
more willing to let things slide, but it's just shit art.
Genya says just like how pretty people aren't always nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's pretty privilege.
Her name is Shaddy. She's the daughter of Count Shaddy.
Oh no! Wait, Micah's actually gone?
Yeah, he took
Finally!
Chirps out.
Yeah, Chirps has been asking. I take him out for like 10 minutes every stream, like before the stream, and Shaddy!
I swear, there's gotta be...
I'm a doing what? You think gifted memberships are just dying out? That's what I think too. Well, yeah. And yeah, I like I said, I hate asking because it's a lot of money, and in this economy, I would rather you guys buy yourself little treats than, you know. I'm Liz Shaddy, the daughter of Count Shaddy.
I shaddied my pants!
My family had long mastered the ancient arts of magic. My father was also a proud scholar of the kingdom's research institute. Liz Shaddy, message redacted. Alright, he's not a Delph. Just like my father, I was drawn to the ancient arts of magic. Nerd. But no one understood my passion.
Sad nerd.
Four eyes,
is
you
this?
need less to
She's
see.
a freak. Her. Disgrace.
On
her. Shame on her.
This is how I became the red-haired witch of my kingdom. Everyone despised me except Tread. Tread? Except Tread?
Except Turd, my beloved.
Tread! Guess what our last name is?
Shatty.
Shatty?
Shati.
Like from the kingdom of Chatanil?
Oh my gosh, you're so right.
No, the daughter of Count Shatty.
Well, that is how genetics work.
Her
everyone...
betrothed's name is Tread.
Tread. Insane Oddball says, a child that reads, she's a witch!
See, here's
Tread.
the thing about reading. Reading isn't even real. You ever read before in your life?
Don't mind what others say. I'm wearing blue mascara.
He...
It's okay, Chirpy.
As long as I know your brilliance, that's all that matters.
I don't know what... Did he pee?
Yeah, he peed.
I don't know what his deal is.
Chirps is stress.
You had him laid down
cover his
before.
kennel.
I did.
It
I
just
uncovered.
was.
Oh. Come on.
Please.
Oh, Tread.
I love you just the way you are. Lab coat. That's how
Why
you
is his
know she's
hand
smart.
so fucking big?
You know, I want to talk about my puppets real quick from my newest video. I bought a coat that was just white,
Insane
and that's what
Oddball
these
says,
people are.
"Oh, turd con."
Tread on me.
Plus, you wouldn't believe how proud your father is of you.
My daughter is a genius.
Doxy says that those puppets went hard.
Thank you.
Don't look at the background. After Effects fucked up and it was taking forever to export, so the background has some...
Yeah, I made them out of a coat, and I specifically, I was like hemming and hawing over like an actual skin colored coat and just a plain white coat, and I went with the white coat, and I'm glad I did because for whatever reason the lighting made them look slightly not white.
Yeah.
But they are pure white, just like all of the main characters. in
Actually,
this-
yes, Chinchilla, the backgrounds were intentional. They
I'm
were
doing
completely
what
intentional.
Says
What happened
the
is-
aunt 100% died with the puppets.
Yeah!
She died.
Oh man.
Elijah T. Cetera says even the chibis look dull in this one.
Yeah!
Bean Dork, tread is short for thyroid related eye disease. Well said, Bean Dork.
Just a Little Fantasy says, why didn't you just use socks?
I wanted an excuse to make puppets.
Puppets!
And I need to post a video on Patreon, but I like sat and I like put makeup on the dolls. Like I used like my blush and my eyeshadow.
Thank you, Dor.
What does Dor say?
Dor observes Tread looks like a micrantha. I don't know what a micrantha
I
is.
do.
If I'm being it's a fruit.
Pull a mushroom.
If I'm being completely honest, I don't know what anything Dor says is.
It's like a lemon.
Dor is very smart, in my opinion. Oh, it looks like a rotted lemon. Oh my
Let's
gosh.
see Tread.
This is disgusting.
It matches fairly well.
Blue eyes.
Lean says, I want to make puppets so bad. It is
They're really-
surprisingly easy.
No, it's so
really easy and really cheap.
Like, if you
so-
have like $10 at a thrift store.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that when me and Micah sent me a TikTok about a guy who's like, let's make a thrift store puppet for less than $10. And we did that. We made like 2 puppets for $20-something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we have so many puppets, is we kept doing it for date night because it was really fun and cheap.
Yeah.
So we just kept making puppets.
I will say, we had like a super. I may send it to the Discord real quick because I forgot. It occurs to me this is a new phone and I don't have the picture on it. I'll grab my other phone later. We have a super legit setup with like the green screen and the lights. And
Sundog says, I wish thrift stores were real.
I like, even if you don't have $10, if you just have like an old coat.
Yeah.
The original Kermit the Frog was made of Jim Henson's, like,
Mom's
I believe
coat.
was it his aunt or his mom?
It was his mom's coat.
It was his mom's old coat. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I went to read something and I totally just swallowed all my spit and then I started choking. He does love me a bit too much. Oh.
We stand
dun,
an
dun,
asphyxiating
dun, dun,
queen.
dun, dun. All right.
Bum, bum.
Tread. 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 The son of Count Faust. Admired by all.
I'm sure send that in the...
Yeah.
I don't think- yeah.
I don't think there's anything
I don't think so. I can
personal
crop
in
it.
that. Shined his love down on me like the bright sun. That's how you know he's a good person, when you describe him like that.
Michael,
I didn't
where are you
mattered.
sending
It didn't matter
I
if
just
the
sent
world
you.
despised me. It didn't mattered if the world despised me. Am I
To
having
me?
a fucking stroke?
Or I'll throw it in the Discord.
It didn't mattered if the world despised me. As long as I had him by my side, he
Oh.
was all I needed.
Thank you, Punchy
Punchy
McPuncherson.
McPuncherson, just now spawning in and Maddie's
Thank
dying.
you for the super chat.
Yeah.
Punchy saved me.
Yeah, I'll
Thank
throw,
you,
I'll throw
Punchy.
it in talking.
Bro had one job. There it is. Yeah,
We had a pretty legit, somewhat sketch setup.
yeah.
Lights and cameras and shit.
Yeah, Micah, when you had, like, an official good job.
shoes.
Yeah, when I was working at not the Matty Bites industry, I made a bunch of money and then bought a bunch of cameras
One of
and
the
lights
stroke
and shit.
symptoms is smelling burnt toast. Yeah, when I worked at the dog kennel, I used to be at, one of my coworkers, like, every single day would make popcorn. So I'd be out in the yards with all the dogs, and then all of a sudden I would just smell burnt toast, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, I think I'm dying. And then I'd walk into the break room just to make sure no one was cooking anything, and someone was always cooking their popcorn, and I'm like, okay, I'm not dying.
Dragon King, parentheses, Brandon, says, Maddie Puppet Vid channel when?
I can see about posting more puppet. Well, we have like outtakes.
Yeah, we may throw together.
I'll
I'd
throw
have to go
together some
through.
outtakes for the Patreon, but I'll make a post on YouTube so that way I don't just say that and then nothing happens and then you pay for Patreon for nothing, because I want you to get something for your buck. A bang, if you will.
The most.
However,
Bedazzled lasagna noodle says mark off too much yapping.
I'm sorry,
We've
Bedazzled
never
Lasagna
yapped
Noodle.
Discord
before
mention.
in all my days.
However,
Tell me more about all your days, Micah.
did you just say that my father used the dark magic artifact?
Wow, this looks like shit.
Like, really, just everything
There
about
must be some kind of misunderstanding. He knows it's danger more than anyone else. Silence!
Silence!
it. Look at him.
Oh!
What the fuck?
Arg!
Or
Arr.
Father!
We've already acquired clear evidence. Take him.
Take him where? No! Please spare his life. So it was not taxidermy. What did I say? Embezzlement. It was not embezzlement.
yeah, he used the dark artifact.
Liz!
Liz, I'm
Ah.
innocent, so no need to worry. Why don't you stay here and prepare some black tea for me? I like my tea like I like my women.
I like my tea like I like my incest. Not here.
I like my tea
I
like
don't
I
like tea.
my
I don't know if
women.
anyone got that.
Cream and 2 sugars.
I will be right back, my
So a
love.
sweet
It's
white
I
nonsense.
promise.
It's nonsense. It means nothing.
Sky Pancake says, huh?
That's stolen from a Tomska video, I believe.
My father never returned. He was falsely accused of attempting to overthrow the king by seizing the dark artifact, and as a result, was imprisoned, and so began my family's downfall. What's up with the
Baby
cum on
Beam
the
says,
screen?
I like tea like my man. Old.
Genya says, Maddie doesn't like tea? You have 2 T's in your name!
Y'all are funny today. No one's gonna say anything about the cum on the screen, alright.
Wow.
Yeah, look at that!
Yeah.
Look at that!
They're cum bending!
They poured the cum ball! He used the dark artifact!
I'm doing what? We're way too on topic today. I put pictures of your dog begging for attention in the Discord to distract Maddie. I believe your dog is the tan old one. I like old doggies. They make me so happy. It's in pets.
Elijah D. Zetter says, he's pulling his dark artifact out!
Aww, I know them. Cece, I was gonna...
Door, thank you for the super chat. I like tea like I like laying down
Before
bed.
That is wise. Those are wise words.
So innocent.
Oh my goodness, with the babies.
Yeah, dog.
Oh, with glasses! Oh, wait. Wait.
Doesn't have music, so we're good. He flew. He's so
Is that his
old.
little bed? The little teepee?
Bean Dork says, what's the Discord? You can find it in the description of this stream, I think. Let
I
me check.
love old dogs. Old dogs are like the most
you
precious
can.
creatures on this planet.
Wait, that dog had 4 eyes!
He needs glasses to see! Nerd dog, nerd dog!
That's a dog's joke, I stole it. Look at her feet!
She's
They
wearing
cut off all her
stockings.
toes.
She's
Yeah,
wearing stockings.
like tights.
Everyone's leaving me. Is it bad that I quote my own story?
Your own outsider
My own
fiction.
outside. I quote it on like a fucking
Everybody's
weekly
leaving
basis.
me.
I like walk
Gotta
around
finish it!
and I'm like, Ron burned my arm.
Just takes so long.
Yeah, like you guys all left the house and like in my head I was like, everybody's leaving me.
Punch me, punch me, thank you for the super chat. Leave my nerd dog alone.
I love your nerd dog.
Nerd dog, nerd dog, you need glasses to see.
Elijah T says, don't worry, Maddie, I quote it too.
Micah burned my arm.
I believe we started working on it, but Micah just needs art from me to actually work on it. And like, if I'm being honest, they don't make any money,
Regular
and it's kind
Centipede
of...
says, I stepped up the steps.
the
Anytime I'm reading a book or listening to an audiobook and they talk about how they go up the steps, or like, I went up the steps, all I can think is, I stepped up the steps.
Yeah, I don't know. The issue is like, they don't...
They take like 3 months and then
And when
and
a
then
video...
like 10
watches
people watch them.
them.
And I like making them,
No,
but
they're very fun, but when one video does really poorly, as I've come to realize on my channel, it like throttles it, and because this is like my job and I have to make a living from it, Ricky is fastly becoming a bad move for the chat. Maybe for the Patreon, but then I feel really bad because then I'm gatekeeping it, and I don't know. I'm really stuck on it. Like, I'm really stuck on Ricky. I want to do more, but like, Ricky, Mr. Limpet damn near killed my channel, right?
a little bit.
DK says second channel, question mark.
Maybe.
Not offline, yeah.
I don't know. I'm not bad at managing my time.
That makes sense why YouTubers do a second channel.
Well, right.
It's a video that they want to make, but they know if they post it on their main channel, it will tank their analytics for their next video.
I'm not even on a schedule now, and like I feel incredibly guilty every time I take too long to make a video.
It's almost like we're realizing that the story with no name is a bad story.
Well, and like Too Maddie, Too Furious, that's great. I love that Walkman of Doom. But yeah, and like, I've kind of had it in, like, because everyone says they love the puppets, so now I'm like, what if I just made a Ricky and Sean puppet? But then that's like totally
arguably
different.
would take longer.
And it's totally
Yeah,
different
Maddie, are you
from...
forgetting how long it took to get the takes for your video?
Yeah,
Oh,
I will
man.
say we turned that around pretty quick. The puppets were made and then edited over the course of like a day and a half.
Yeah. It
I
was-
went to bed at 3 a.m.
Insane Oddball says two Maddies biting each other.
I don't know.
Maddie Boat.
Maddie bit.
Maddie bitten.
Yeah. I don't know. It's on my mind, but like currently
Sundog says the bite of Imperial Year 273.
Everyone says you always go to bed at 3 a.m. True, but it was much later than...
you
I typically go to bed at 1 a.m. Those extra 2 hours, really.
So yeah, I like it's on my mind, but currently like at the rate I'm like currently posting and I have things scheduled, and like recently I tried to give you a video to edit while I was editing, and then it got to the point where like you had questions and you needed me to be more hands-on so you could edit, but I was too busy with my last video, and so I literally could, and so yeah,
What we're coming to is that we're really good at this. We're quite good at YouTubing, and...
no, like I get why people hire a staff, but I also, and this
We
is,
don't make that much money.
and like here's the thing, I could outsource to like someone in a different country, but that just feels really fucking scummy,
Yeah.
because it's like, oh, I'm saving money, but like I do think artists deserve to be paid so much. Like if I could pay you more, Micah,
I'm Micah.
I would pay you so much more for the amount you do, and so
You know how many Star
Mama
Wars
Child
books I
says,
don't have?
Micah is your staff, what do you mean?
yeah, and
I'm
like,
staff. I staff.
and this is no offense to you, Micah, but if you were faster at editing,
Oh, I'm so slow at editing.
I would not be thinking of hiring another editor when I made enough money to do so.
I am very slow at editing.
Dor observes, why does that woman with light brown hair look like Nashartra Beeldehild from Roblox Frozen Soul Dream Game?
I'm gonna Google that real quick to see if that's a Googleable term.
Is that a
You
compliment?
can pull it up.
Yes.
Let me...
Wait, which brown-haired woman on screen?
let me send this
the
to
maid
Discord.
or
Well, I was gonna type it in.
Okay, yeah, sure, go for it.
Nash... Shart...
get paid an extra exposure, sun exposure? You're so right. I should get out more. But yeah, so that's the debacle I'm currently facing, and it's not really. It's again.
We are, we're good.
It's-
just
yeah.
That's the thing. Just like Ricky, there are so many reasons just to, to not to.
Yeah, unfortunately. Maybe it could be one of those things where I, like, if you're bored editing, you can just work
Yeah,
on
I've
it.
worked on it here and there, but I need art for it.
I mean,
Yeah, actually.
I don't not see it.
Yeah, and like, yeah, I
One of Doom says we should create a Micah robot to work faster and send the real one to the milker. That's a pretty
Yeah.
cool Spy Kids book number 2 reference.
and yeah, none of that is me being like, oh, my job's so hard, and it's just, I need to do better at compartmentalizing. It's all a me issue, and I don't want to come across as just me complaining, because I love making content for you guys, and it's never something I'm like, oh, this is so hard. This is
Basically,
blah, 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 blah,
the
blah.
crux of all of this is Maddie just doesn't care about Ricky enough to finish his story.
Don't. We've thought about. Oh my gosh, do you think we could make printed copies as merch?
I did do one. I printed a copy of the story with no name. There are things I
for
do
Christmas.
differently. Yeah, I printed Maddie
For Christmas, he
a
printed
physical
me
copy.
a physical copy of the story with no name. It was really funny. It was probably like the best Christmas
It's
present.
really thin, and that's with like
Bye,
a
Joe
lot.
Comics.
Oh, bye, Joe
Bye,
Comics.
Joe Comics. Yeah, basically. Yeah, moral of the story is that YouTube's algorithm hates
Well, and here's the
originality.
thing: if we were gonna spend a bunch of guilt trip your wife,
Yeah,
whoa, get out of
Guilt
here!
trip, guilt trip,
Guilt trip.
guilt. guy.
Thank you for the super
Thank
chat.
you,
Thank you,
Punchy.
Super Chat. Yeah, the funny thing is too that like. Thank you,
Doxy
Doxy,
says,
for
I
Super
believe
Chat.
in you no matter what you decide what to do, you will be here. I appreciate that.
Well, and the thing is too, if we were to do another like video that's gonna take me a lot of time to do, that's really heavily animated, it's gonna be Love Try High.
Yeah.
True.
I do Love Try High over Ricky any day.
Aw, poor Ricky. I have been thinking for like a face reveal, look up Hundreds of Beavers.
Freaking love
I
hundreds of
love
I
Beavers.
Hundreds
adore
of
Hundreds of
Beavers.
Beavers.
For like a
So Doc says,
fun,
Love Try High, my beloved.
I was thinking for a fun little like face reveal, I could do a Hundreds of Beavers-esque video where I reenact my longest book ever called, I think it's called To Race the Clouds or something. It's very edgy. It takes place in the 1970s, and it's about this kid whose brother disappears after finding a treasure map. And then an evil guy named DeVry.
Pranav Ganstala says, wait, you guys aren't little cartoon guys?
No, well, I am.
Yeah.
Baby Beam says, best movie I've ever seen. Yeah,
It's so good.
I agree. I love
It's so
Hundreds
funny.
of Beavers.
It's so well done. So like, in my head, I'm like, I could do this, and then every time I sit down, I'm like, how would I do this? I always come up with don't.
Well, I mean, making a movie.
That's true. Yeah, it's very. Tyler Preston, you read me so fast. It was based on the Goonies. It wasn't like Goonies fanfic, but it was basically the same thing. Also, I always think about this. The evil guy's name is DeVry.
Like the universe.
Yep!
Like University of DeVry.
Welcome to Doom. You have several ideas as to what celebrity or online creator you may look like. You won't say which ones until you feel like it.
Maddie looks like... Wait, Maddie, look at me.
Do you want to know what my friend was convinced I looked like? Look up Blake Lively. I do not look like
Yeah,
her.
I'm gonna say I don't...
That does not look like me.
Yeah, no, I don't particularly
Not
see it.
really.
Yeah, I had long blonde hair at the time. Is that it? I don't look like her.
Not particularly,
No.
no.
Like,
I'm looking for resemblances.
I think maybe like the face, like if you click that picture, like I have like the same general face shape as her.
There is similarities, but I would not say
But-
you look like
Yeah,
her.
I don't, not in the slightest. You hate Blake Lively. Chris Hemsworth? You got me. I am
Maddie
Chris
is
Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth.
You think you look like this one small YouTuber, I might know her channel is called Maddie.
Elijah T. Center says, to quote Punchy,
Thank
you
you,
motherfuckers will read anything except this comic.
It's so boring. And also, the issue is it's all Maddie dialogue right now, and she
Fine,
does
fine,
not
fine,
want
fine,
to be
fine.
on track.
Even Romaine, the lettuce. My father was falsely accused. Shake.
Liz!
Trent.
Alright, we run. Get back to bullshit. Back to bullshit.
Trent.
So back to Chris Hemsworth.
I would say
I feel like I look more
I was
like
gonna
Chris
say, I feel like you
Hemsworth
look
than
more like
Blake
Chris Hemsworth than Blake
Yeah,
Lively.
no, like honestly though.
Honestly, you kind of look like Chris Hemsworth.
Wait, look at me head on. It's not a bad likeness.
You know what? He's hot. I'll take it. Is androgynous the term for like you look like a boy and a girl?
Yeah.
Can I be am I androgynous?
No, you
I
look
would-
like Chris Hemsworth, but a girl.
Okay.
I don't
have
even
brown
say
eyes.
that.
No, I'm joking.
I just think his features, I have like more. I don't have feminine features. I guess I'll put it at that, where it's like my nose is not like all cute and buttony, but I like it how it is because it's easy to draw.
I look like that guy. No, someone says Mike would look like Paul Walker. I don't know who that is.
Who's Paul Walker?
I look like the guy who. I look like the the blind sword master from the Acting Empress.
Oh my
First
gosh!
Night.
Wait.
I mean, if I was a Hollywood handsome fella, maybe.
Wait, smile?
No, you're way
No.
scarier than Paul
You have
Walker.
a bigger head. In a nice way. You just have a bigger head.
I look like
Yeah,
yeah, this
Jonah
is,
looks.
It's like uncanny.
Wait, look up Infinity Train.
Oh my gosh,
Season
yeah.
3.
No, that's what Jonah fucking looks
That's
like.
exactly what Jonah looks like.
Genya, I was gone for 5 minutes. What happened? We read the comic for a second.
At least Micah looks alive.
Like this, like.
Where's his outfit?
Get him in the
Him.
outfit.
Like this guy.
You
I
just
literally
like
was
him.
rocking like this exact outfit.
Yeah.
When-
While
while we were watching
you
it, I was like,
him on stream. Pull him over. Pull him over. Make him big.
What are you...
Make it big. Make it big. We're very good. We're very good. We're on Amazon.
No!
We're very good. We're very good at what we do.
Open
Open image in new tab.
In new tab. Whoa.
Wow.
It's really big.
I made it bigger.
Use control to zoom out.
Yeah. Jonah looks just like this guy.
Yeah,
You had his exact
It
outfit.
is uncanny.
Maddie is just girl Micah.
I don't know about that.
I do have that picture where we have the same exact haircut when I was shaving my head.
That is true. We had the same hair for for a period of time.
It was like a couple of minutes because I was like, wait, cut it like Micah.
I had really bad hair for a minute.
It was so bad. How do you have an entire frog picture in your name?
Like
Yeah,
this.
Mary. It was Mary.
Oh, they do. Like a little hieroglyph.
All right, back to comic.
Right, this is a comic reading
Our
stream.
engagement has been broken off!
But did you come here just for me?
Wobble.
You're all that I have now.
Grab.
They sentenced your
They sentenced your father to death. The execution is tomorrow.
I'm sorry. That was not supposed to elicit that type of reaction.
No
way! That's a lie! Father! That's impossible! What if we just tried to read it with the silliest accents ever?
Okay. Liz, why don't you try using the diamond of fate's reversal?
I'm sorry, this is... You know that diamond that's like in your local museum and it's called like the Cocksucker 3000?
What?
And it's
I
like,
gotta get
man,
down to the local museum!
It's like, man, I'm really lonely. I need some bitches, and it's like, Liz, why don't you try the Cocksucker 3000?
What?
The diamond.
Tally says, of course! Why did I think of that? What are you talking about?
It was a joke. It was.
Ramondra says, hot take, Micah is like if Jonah had a brother.
Doxy says, museum or sex shop?
Yeah, Maddie's going down to the local museum.
Elijah T. Cetera says, Maddie, I'm Googling that.
And Tally says, everyone checks out, Maddie makes joke, funny off your bingo.
Echo Nebula says, Jonah, translate what Maddie is saying. I don't know.
Okay,
I
so what
thought
you gotta
that was
understand
really funny.
is
That was
that
like situational
the
comedy.
Great Baseball Diamond is gonna be stolen at the Mallory Gallery, and only the Muppets can stop it.
No one liked my situational.
Maddie, what?
It wasn't situational comedy.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a poll.
That was great situation.
Doke says, what's the situation?
What?
I'm really sad and
Did
lonely.
that make
Why?
any sense? Yes. Also, yes.
Why don't we? I'm so sad and lonely.
I'm doing
Why
one thing
don't
for the super chat. My parents have been to a sex museum.
That sounds like so much fun. I went to a sex shop in Las Vegas and it was 2 stories tall. It was so cool. There was a butt plug that was like the size of your head, Micah.
And that's impressive
It
because
was
I have a large
Yeah,
head.
it was scary.
Also, yes is winning, which I think means no.
What? That's great situational comedy.
Goosey says 0, yes.
2 stories? Did it have like a fireman pole?
It
but,
should
like,
have
it had a
had.
hole and like it was just like a big dildo through it. I'm sorry.
That-
I'd like to pull out the ukulele.
I'm not
Can I
apologizing
steal
for my
this?
situational comedy. Yeah.
Thank you. Chat. On this comic reading live stream, sometimes things get a little crazy, and I just like to say,
Sorry, Jade Ninja.
sorry, Jade Ninja. Sorry, Whopper Doom.
Sorry, Tally.
Sorry, Tally. And
Sorry,
most of all,
Chinchilla.
we're sorry too. Not the time for love, didn't even really give it a chance. I couldn't tell you what's going on. I don't have a fucking clue what's happening.
Doke says it's comedy a crime!
So many gems.
Apparently
Each
when I
gem
do it.
has a power of its own. Thank you, Punchy McPuncherson, for the super chat. Dirtiest stream of the year. Yeah.
Woo!
Dirtiest stream. Anyway, we're sorry.
Hey.
Ukulele, sorry. Sorry, ukulele. It's not the end of the stream, probably. I don't think we got like an
No.
hour. We
Our
needed to
family
apologize.
possessed 6 magical gems, each with a unique power of its own.
Sundog
One
says,
was the
wow,
Big
so we're
Blaster
just not allowed to make
3000."
jokes anymore? Oh shit, they got like the whole cast of Steven Universe.
Are we actually sorry?
5 were taken
No.
when they seized our land and property.
Beandork says I
I
was gone
only
5
managed-
minutes. What do I miss? Thank you for the super chat.
To hide 1, the Diamond of Fate's Reversal.
You
If
couldn't
you
get
can
the Dick Blaster 2000, I
Travel
guess.
back in time.
Time. See, that was a joke!
Joke, 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 joke.
I'm sorry. You will be
You will be able to save your father. So this is where you hid
Is that the
it.
fucking the holy steps from Savage Proposal?
No, these bricks
These ones are well
nicer.
done. Maddie Bites, apologize for shattering your eardrums, you foghorn? I'm not a foghorn.
You apologize for calling Maddie a Sorry, I
Doxy says,
frowned.
women? Funny? In this economy?
You gotta take what you can get, and I'm free, baby. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. This used to be my granduncle's lab, and now the diamond is over here.
Oh, okay, we're gonna keep the music going. We had ukulele music and background music.
Here it is. Found it.
I'm so lucky to have you as my love, Liz.
Oh. Wait, you got everyone who's not. He just hugged her and then gave her, like, what is it called?
He stabbed her in the gut. I don't think there's a.
I would have
there's a
never found it
term.
if not for you.
A hysterectomy.
I don't think that means what you think it means.
Hey, stab him in the lady bits. Now you can't have babies anymore.
Okay, well,
She can't do anything anymore. Huh? Oh, tread. Why?
flop.
Oh.
Red Mage says, is she made of cake? He is barely holding that dagger.
Ah, it's
Like, he just got, yeah, you're right. He really just got like.
What's that? Is it ASDF where it's like, hey, can you hold my knife?
It sure wasn't easy acting so kind.
Bitch. Who is this man?
That,
Tread.
girl, that's Tread.
He is nothing like the man I loved.
Man, she'd be better off Tread.
Were you?
With treads like these, who needs enemies?
Thank you,
Ads
Beandork.
by the end
Oh,
of
thank
this
you for the
stream.
super chat, Beandork. I recently had a hysterectomy.
I promise no one stabbed you in the abdomen with a
Well,
knife.
then did you really? Maddie's an expert on
Then you
all
didn't
things.
get a hysterectomy. You should
But
get your money back.
Says he really took a stab at it. Hey! These are the jokes.
That and
Echo
Flash
Nebulous
was
is better
down.
off dead reference? Yes.
Better off dead.
You gonna read your line?
Were you lying to me all along?
I only pretended to love you
He's gonna eat it. Look how he's holding it. Looks like he's gonna eat it.
to get my hands on this.
You okay?
Okay.
Joking on something?
Grab.
You need CPR?
Do you really think I would love a red-haired witch?
He only has a fetish for blonde women.
You are too naive, just like your father.
Was it you, stepladder? Was it you, Judas?
Oh,
who
she said
framed my father?
Wrong name. B. Dork, thank you for the super chat. I didn't pay. I'm Canadian.
Ah! Get your time back, I guess. That must be nice. Oh my goodness! Just like the hit comic, oh my goodness.
What's taking you so long, Tread?
Imagine
Wowga.
being named Tread.
Wowooga.
I can. I'm named Micah.
What is the daughter of Baron Java?
Java.
I spoke way too fucking soon when I was like, Liz, that's a normal name. Liz Shat. Her name is Liz Shat. And she's engaged to Tread something rather.
Doxers is damn, she got some bust. That's what. Wow. It's crazy.
The bright gem of high society doing here.
I'm sorry, she was more bothersome than I thought, but I got the diamond.
Doke says Liz did what? You heard me. She's dying.
Then promise me you will shower me with extra affection tonight.
I won't let these scoundrels take my father's life. And the diamond.
Okay, Elijah Center says Shadi is real. It's Pakistani.
Does she look
okay.
Pakistani to you?
I don't think she's Pakistani. This could take
You're
place in
gonna wanna-
Pakistan. It's
Pale, red-headed Pakistani ladies?
I don't know.
Well, you know what? It's up to you, Elijah. Is she normal? Is it
Is
okay?
this normal? Is this your lived
Is
experience?
it okay for her to be
Is this how it is to be?
Stagger.
Elijah Center says, yeah, but it is a real name. Thought we can't mock it.
Okay, that's
well,
fair.
Well, relent.
If
I'm
you
sorry.
name a white girl Shoddy, I'm gonna make fun of it.
Parashotting.
Para.
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 Oh. No, don't. That makes it worse.
Huh?
Okay, wait, no, that's kind of banging.
Slash.
Drip.
Clang.
My face!
Come on, girl. He stabbed you so easily. You can't even kill him.
He's not made of cake.
I guess
Yeah.
that's true.
You wouldn't know what it's like to be a piece of cake, Micah. Only I know what cake is because I am sweets and caked up. Just This is barbaric! What is this barbaric nonsense? I got the diamond! Let's just go!
Tisk! Whack!
I don't think whack is the correct.
Quit resisting and die, you
Onomatopoeia.
fool!
Yeah!
Flop.
We'll see who has the last laugh.
Oh, I thought she was rummaging, like, in her stab wound. She was like, where is it? My small intestine! And she, like, whips it around his neck and pulls him, and I have you now!
Oh, that'd be horrifying.
Or your large intestine, I believe, would be the best one to whip with.
Yeah, Micah, you know how that feels. At least I was able to trick him in the end.
Clench.
So wait, I mean, whatever. Please, take me back in time. Oh, precious diamond of fate's reverse. I won't let them fool me so easily again.
That looks like...
That glass is 3D.
Go back up.
That's a 3D asset.
This looks like that game, the app game, where you throw balls at glass to try and break the spikes.
I have that on my phone. I know. I know.
Really?
The ball spike
Smash
break
Hit.
glass
Smash
game.
it in the year of our Lord 2025.
Yeah, I love Smash Hit.
I love Sudoku. And Solitaire.
Yeah.
You know, from the past.
This game.
It gets red. I'm thinking of it when it's red. Imagine this, but red.
Smash Hit stream win, Maddie.
I've never ever played or seen of this game
You
in my
smash,
life.
you hit. What's not to love?
I love smashing it and hitting it. And that is how I ended up. I'm sorry, this is a very X-rated stream, I'm realizing. Can't turn it off. And you can't turn
Read
it.
your line!
And that is how I ended up traveling back in time thanks to the
Bunch of
diamond.
McButcherson, thank you for the super chat. This would be more interesting if the xenomorph from Alien popped out of her stomach wound. True.
Thank you, Punchy.
So,
I see. I never liked that man.
What's
What is
happening?
this art?
So your wish is my command, my lady. Should I bury him alive or throw him into the sea?
Why were they just like, okay, and this part of the chapter will be handled by my nephew?
Jeez,
We put this up on the.
seaweeds. They have different faces.
Like, you guys
I'm
are
not a-
talking
I'm not a-
about death.
I'm not against it,
You're
but like,
talking about killing someone, you know? Have a little bit of decorum. Bet you didn't think I knew what that word was either. That's right.
either as opposed to the first word we didn't think we thought you
I'm
did.
literate.
Prove it. Read a book.
You know how literate
I've read a
people
book
have to
earlier than you
have to brag
That
about
was
being
forever ago.
literate.
I've been reading.
No, I read a book. I'm Glad My Mom Is Dead by Jeanette McCurdy.
I'm reading Coruscant Nights 1 by Michael Reeves.
Well then, Chad, recommend a book to me to read.
I think you'd really like Monstrous Regiment. The book it's in your shelf over there.
Oh, that one, yeah.
I think you'd really like it. Monstrous Regiment by Terry Pratchett. I could recommend it to anyone. It's
Sundogs
very
just
good.
says fan fiction.
That's a book.
Micah, The Martian, Terry Pratchett. Who's Terry Pratchett? That's so
Walkman of
familiar.
Doom says read
He's
The
an
Hobbit.
author
That's
I
a
really
good
like.
a good recommendation.
I guess The Hobbit was made for
Hobbit
what's
child
his face's
agrees with
children.
me.
Yeah.
Or Guards, so good and funny, and there are dogs.
Wait, there's dogs? What's Guards?
Guards. Are there dogs in Guards?
It's been a long time since I've read Guards.
I want to say Moving Pictures has dogs. There's a dog named Gaspode. He talks.
Metal Lover Bish says,
Tomorrow
read
Cats
Amish
is Going
Romance,
Postal
please.
by Terry Pratchett. Going Postal is probably my favorite.
I think
book by
Maddie, I
Terry
have a
Pratchett.
copy of Going Postal. I think Maddie would like it also, maybe, as well. It's a lot like,
Klaus.
Klaus.
Yeah. Okay.
Big
okay.
Fido. I forgot about Big Fido. Yeah, he's a dog.
You still haven't gotten rid of your old habits, have you? Your
My
old
apologies.
murderous
It's
habits.
not so easy to let go.
No, I need to buy a copy of Amazing Maurice. It has cats. I think you'd like it.
I don't want more soda. I should have listened to. Do you really believe every single word I said?
Of course, I know you would never lie irresponsibly. Honestly, I'm more impressed.
But you think she could be lying responsibly?
So you managed to fool him in that brief moment and retrieve the diamond.
It was only possible because my granduncle made a counterfeit. Why? Oh, Punchy Big Puncherson. Have any of these webtoon women ever just tried calling their horrible ML's bud? I hear that's worse than castration. Oh, that is so good. Thank you, Punchy.
That's very funny.
Oh, I can't stay for long, but today's your birthday. Happy birthday, Valen. Put a birthday cake in the chat for them.
I will. Birth.
Type faster.
Birthday.
It's all my fault. I was blinded by love. I can't use the diamond's power anymore. I will never let love deceive me again. My father should be in prison right now. Because of the embezzlement. I must save him before he dies. If I remember hold on. If I remember correctly, someone came to the laboratory right before my death. They just... My thing is, like, she's shown to, like, have the will to fight back, and then she just chooses to marry someone instead. Fuck you. Sorry, I'm sorry. You can marry people. You can marry people,
You
right?
can marry people. A Maddie Bites promise. We are not anti-marriage here on the
like-
Maddie Bites channel.
No, like, they have clearly set her up to be, like, a badass that can fight back and, like, is smart and knows things. Like, if she was like, yeah, let me make this big plan, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Love
You know-
wins. Ah.
I'm just gonna come out and say it. This comic shits ass.
No. This comic shatty tread. I'll be right back. I need to go to the bathroom.
Piss break. If you got that on your bingo card, you can check it off.
Well, Maddie's gone. I think it's time we talk about what we've all really been wanting to talk
I
about.
swear, if you bring up Wing Commander, I'll end you.
I guess we're not talking about Wing Commander, the 1998 sci-fi classic that really shits ass. Maddie's going to the bathroom, and I'm talking about Wing Commander. I watched Wing Commander today. You do have to specify the movie. It has Matthew Lillard and Freddie Prinze Jr. before they were in Scooby-Doo. You got the preview. You have to open it. That works too. And I just think it's odd. It's not a Star Wars. Genya says, Micah, are you bald or do you have hair? I have hair. I was bald, but now my hair is back and tall.
At some point, I drew a lore accurate,
that's pretty accurate to what I look like
like
now.
a really accurate version of me and.
I mean,
me
at
and
some point I
Micah.
sent a picture of my hair in the Discord.
Let me see if I can find it.
Wing
real
Commander's
quick.
really bad. I barely understood what was going on, and it's how hair is your hair? It's big. I got big hair. It's straight up. Punch McPunchson, thank you for the super chat. The Last Starfighter also shits ass, but I love it. I love The Last Starfighter. It does kind of shit ass, but it's infinitely.
It definitely shits ass, but it's an ass that I love.
It's a lot better than Wing
This
Commander.
is how me and Micah actually look.
Yeah,
Thank you for the
that's
super chat, though.
pretty accurate to how I look.
Yeah.
Webster Bookman says, how to join Discord. There's a link in the description below.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You good?
Yeah. I was just doing things.
Sundog says, "Who the fuck did your hair?"
Me. It's
And
big.
I want to make it
He
clear,
doesn't
I'm
style it.
not drawing it like that as like insults or like to be goofy. That's just how his hair looks most
I mean, I could
days.
try and find the picture of it where I've edited
Oh
my
yeah,
face.
you edited your face out.
Well, this is how I
Baby Beam
look.
says, "You two look like Adult Swim characters."
Ah.
I try. Where is the picture?
I look like this niche YouTuber. I don't know if you've ever heard of her. She's called Maddie By.
I have heard of her.
I'm sorry, I stole Stundog's joke
Pablo
again.
says, "Why would you draw your brother like that? Do you even love him?" I drew him like that.
No,
because
that's
how he
pretty
looks like.
accurate.
No, like, and I'm not being over the top. I feel this is.
I'd say the Scraggle is over the top, but I don't
It
know.
wasn't that. Here, I found it. I will send it to.
The day that I drew this is exactly how the two of us.
In fairness, my hair
you send
isn't
it to
quite
talking?
so crazy. Yeah, let me send it.
Well, 'cause
Curious
after
about how
this-
you'd interpret me in this art style. Flower.
Talking.
It's not there, dude.
Working on it.
Come on, Micah. Come on. Now
Like,
he looks like Maddie
I
By.
feel like-
I don't see it.
I feel like I didn't over exaggerate.
It really does just stand up.
I can't stop it.
He's got mad scientist.
You
Yeah, thank
can!
you, Tally. He's rocking that mad scientist look.
Yeah, that's what I look like. Duoc says door, Micah!
Oh my gosh!
Legendary Center says, okay, emo kid hair gel. No, it just does that. That's no hair
Welcome
gel. That's
to
no
Doom
product. That's
says,
no
It does
Draw
nothing.
just-
Maddie to confirm my suspicions of her being Gracie Abrams.
Who's Gracie Abrams?
I don't know.
Look it up. I want to see.
Marocat says Jonah looks hot there.
Pink Flames
Thank
4.
you.
Well, that's Micah.
Pink
Pink Flames
Xeroxo
says
is
that you
live.
look like you got struck by lightning.
You do. Oh my gosh.
No, we gotta look up Gracie Abrams.
Who's Gracie Abrams?
I don't know.
Because currently, I don't look like how I'm drawn, and I intend to change that.
More so than
More so than the other person. The other.
More than Blake Lively.
Yeah, that's who it is.
But
Micah, why are you gray? Am I graying?
Are you graying?
Well, no,
I think
Micah's
it's
got
just
like
the lighting.
weird dark gray hair. It's not quite blonde. It's not quite brown. It's
Also,
just kinda like.
Legendary Center says Micah is an emo, but his hair has a lot of motions. I had like. I don't know if this is
You had
emo
the
per
worst
se.
haircut.
I had like all
The
the hair. It like flapped down the side of my
You
head.
had like the evil bully sidekick hairdo.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
I think the reason we're getting caught off guard is because her lips don't match mine and her hair doesn't match mine. But I'd say it's closer.
Yeah.
I don't have full lips.
Let me see your lips.
They're really thin. They're not a lot thin, but I'd say they're average.
I'm trying to find your lips. There they are.
You bitch! He was desperately calling my name. Who was he? There is one
There is one thing that bothers me about your story. I'm not the kind of person
Johnny
who...
Test has hair! Mari!
That is accurate.
Yeah.
Do you know he's voiced by the guy who plays Obi-Wan in the Clone Wars?
Would it shock you to know that Johnny Test was one of my favorite TV shows growing up?
Less than anything ever.
Yeah, Johnny Test annoys the shit out of me. I can't stand
After
it.
a while, I did get annoyed by all of the sound effects. Yeah, it was bad.
Elijah T. Setter says, if we go read Savage Proposal, I think the fever will win and I'll just die.
Micah, brush your hair? That's with a lot of fixing done. Like, not like styling, but that's me sitting in the mirror for 5 minutes in the morning going, okay, let's
I mean,
fix
but if
it.
you got hair gel and styled it every single
But
day.
I think it looks worse. I kind of like it, mad scientist here. Dye your hair like Johnny Test, like fire hair?
That'd be so funny.
Okay.
Man,
Anyway.
we really should find that picture of me and Micah with the same evil flap hairdo. There was an unexpected incident.
Flinch.
Wait a second! Did you say today is the 15th month? The 15th of the flower month?
Bunch of Puncherson says bitches would kill for that kind of volume. Hell yeah. Everyone's being like, oh yeah, Micah's a jock, Micah's a this, Micah's emo, Micah's a...
Micah is
I talk
notable.
all days about Star Wars.
Ha,
It's all I talk about.
Nerd!
Yes, my lady.
I go to Comic-Cons.
Oh no! Only because your dad pays
Yeah,
for
because
them.
he sells things.
Thank you,
at them.
Mr. Father. We love you. He sells stuff so he gets other tickets. It's, yeah. I need to act now before the incident happens again. Let's go, Romaine!
Pew Princess says they don't even name
Feet,
the month. No,
feet,
it's
feet.
It's
Look
the
at that,
flower
look
month.
at that,
Oh,
look at
oh my gosh!
That's terrible!
Barbie feet.
Rob Liefeld feet. For anyone who knows what that means.
I don't know what that means.
Can we
Google it.
read Punder World after this is a palate cleanser? What's Punder World?
As you wish, my lady.
Micah, do you cosplay as Darth
I will
Vader?
restore everything!
I have not. I have done Chuck the Evil
to this
Sandwich Making
rightful
Guy.
place.
Oh, thank fucking goodness.
Alright, so that was a pretty good comic. I'd say like an 8 out of 10.
Sis got betrayed, abandoned, and emotionally wrecked. This ain't not the time for love. This is not the time for mercy.
Alright.
Love this FL so far. She has such cute glasses.
Yeah, I like the glasses.
I love her assistant so much. The definition of ride or die.
See, but he didn't ride the first time.
Yeah.
He died, I guess. I don't know what he did.
I love Andor. Andor is fucking delightful.
It's top 5 shows ever made.
Alright,
ever.
look up Underworld. Let's see what this is all about, and then we will move on to
And also,
a savage
I do have
proposal.
knee-high, like, leather riding boots.
You do.
So, yes, I am.
Oh, this is lovely. Well, fuck, man. Look at this.
Oh, Hades and Persephone.
Oh my gosh, wait, is it just a better version of Lore Olympus?
Long way up.
My name
Let's-
is Hades.
Don't spoil Andor. I have no intention to, but it's very good.
I am the ruler of the underworld.
Benjamin Puncherson, thank you for the super chat. Don't put people in boxes. I don't make sense to anyone. I'm an emo, alternative nerd. So, like, question mark, fair enough.
I feel like
Yeah.
you, Punchy, you have so many facets to your character. Like, every single time you put, like, a new picture of something you made, I'm like, you make pies and leather belts? Fuck, dude. And I'm always so impressed. Oh, yeah, rebrand is coming soon. Not, like, a super rebrand. I just want to up the art style for a lot of things, because, like, if you, a lot of it doesn't match how I look, and I feel like I'm lying. So I want to fix it.
You're not lying. Some people, you have to remember, buddy, a large amount of people draw themselves as dogs.
But
Yeah.
You're
don't-
pretty close to how you are. You're a human.
But I feel like I'm. Yeah, I feel like I said. I feel like I'm lying. So I want to fix that and update the art style. just
Hobbit
a
Child
little
says
bit.
catfish, catfish.
Ah. Keeper of souls.
Provider of the afterlife.
Look at how gorgeous. Ah, the doggies.
Humorous. Contrary to some mortal beliefs, I am not the god of death.
This is just so well done.
I am not assigned to taking lives.
Hey!
Ah, Thanatos! I simply account them. Wait. Making sure everyone is deserving of their place. Do you know anything about this?
Oh, I totally gave him the wrong voice. Sorry, no, these aren't mine. Did you ask the fates?
I did. They are cryptic as usual. Most of the time, souls can tell me what happened to them. I was on a ship and I've heard a beautiful voice, and the next thing I know, I'm here.
Oops.
Ah, that would be Sirens, which falls under Poseidon's domain. Curious as to how you ended up down here at all. Well, no matter. It's the second doorway to your left for you. Next! But there are always rare exceptions. Cause of death?
Oops.
I don't remember. Me neither. Same here. Same here.
Oopsies.
None of you at all? Nothing at all?
The stream deck broke.
This is one of those times. And with no answers down here, there's only one direction. One direction left to go.
Fucking Zabrak looking
Huh.
ass.
Screw.
I'm doing music, I broke the stream deck.
Maddie broke the stream deck.
This is so well done.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I don't know, something about these, like, comics that were made by, like, a person, and, like, not to say that the other ones aren't, but, like, the other art style is kind of, like, really grating. Yeah. And, like, this,
Toes.
after a while, it just starts to, like, hurt my eyes, and this is just,
Knowing
this
what
is, like,
you know
cleansing.
now.
Like, my eyes aren't upset anymore.
You'd expect this to be a story of death.
I'm doing what? Oh no, they have to sell them to One Direction! Thank you, I'm doing what?
Darkness, and overall negative things. You'd be mistaken. It's quite the opposite. This is a story about life thriving in the darkest of places, and love blossoming where it thought impossible.
Can love blossom in a poisoned heart?
It is the story of a goddess who captured my heart. Thank you. And changed the state of life and afterlife forever.
You know, I have one more thing about the art, right? If you're gonna be doing something that's already been done, do it good, and that's what I feel they're doing. Cause, like, I see this, and I'm like, at first I was like, oh yeah, like, I don't know, like, Lore Olympus already did the thing, and, like, the art showed up, and I was like, oh my gosh, okay, no, this is great, I love it, 10 out of 10. Thank you, Elijah, for the recommendation. As you have had experience writing fanfiction, am I the one known as Jackie who wrote House of Gold? Danny and Drew fanfiction? I am not.
Yes. No.
Alright, Savage Proposal.
Oh.
Get out your...
Previously
For any of you
on...
who aren't in the know.
Oh, thank you,
Geek
B-Dork.
Dork. Can we send your son Noah some dogs in the chat? He's having a bad go with his...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
systemic
definitely get some dogs in the chat. Mastocytosis.
I would make him so
It would
happy.
make
Put
him
some
so
dogs in the
happy.
chat.
Doggies, I'm so sorry, Noah. I hope you feel better. Sometimes life be like that. Ren, but just put a foot. Sometimes life be like that. You got this.
And now, for the worst thing there is. A proposal that I fear is just a little too savage. I can't do anything to this, it's way too slow. When the ruthless lord... It's way too slow!
Fine.
You can't sing to that!
You can sing to that, you just sing slow.
Okay.
Like that guy who did that song.
When the ruthless Lord Tarwakin came storming into Nwaktua, he found himself strucken by the need to marry Leanie Arsak, she's so Arsak. They can't get married cause the priests are mad at them. The priests are so mad, so they have to drop a boulder on some stairs. Then they go through a bunch of stupid priest shit. Arguing with the priest, then he threatens a priest, then they drop some shit, then they break a bell, then they flirt sometimes. Cerberus hasn't been here in a while, I don't
Oh, I'm
know
sorry, Tyler Preston.
what is going on anymore. I'm sorry, Tyler Preston.
It wasn't Tyler, or it wasn't Elijah that suggested Punderworld. It was Tyler Preston.
It was Tyler Preston.
Sorry. Oh yeah, and then some old guy tries to stab her or something.
An old guy tried to stab her. I forgot about that.
I think it was something weird.
It's been a minute.
All right.
It's been the exact same amount of time it is every week, but it's been a minute.
What?
Yeah, an old guy tries to stab her in the last chapter.
Oh no, he gives her like a bad omen or something. I don't remember.
Where is Firmos?
You're the nanny.
Your Highness, you must not get too close. How can you trust this stranger?
Wait. I believe he's trying to say something to me. Could you repeat yourself once more? What did you say? Yeah.
Gens.
What is he trying to say?
Step.
What is...
What is the matter?
Shake.
Taiwaki. Princess Leanie just spoke with this man, my lord.
I see. Is my presence required?
Man, he's extra big today.
Nah, that was... I'm gonna do an art major thing. That's representatory of how he's bigger than the old man, and the old man is feeble, so he's taking up more space in the panel.
Golden spiral.
Which makes the old man feel even smaller, and it tells the brain that he's actually helpless.
Rule of thirds.
There we go. No, Lord Taiwakan, he appears to be a beggar who cannot speak properly. Damn, okay, that's so rude. Yeah, this bitch Maddie, she just appears to be a poor person who's
She can't speak properly.
she can't speak, she can't read. Man, life must... To quote my mother-in-law. Oh, fuck, what did she say? I find it really inspiring that you tried to write stories with all of your... issues. I don't think she said issues.
Something along the lines of that.
I think she said despite your circumstances. It was really funny.
Somebody said I gotta go look at the fan art in the Discord.
There is no escape. Hello. I'm not oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is fan art of the animation I just
yeah.
posted. You can go check it out on my channel. Oh my gosh.
This is so cute.
Ahem.
Oh my gosh. Kitty.
Maddie and Kitty.
I love Kitty.
Micah for real.
Oh my gosh, it's literally me.
Do you want to pull up your video, Jonah?
Let's finish reading the comic, because this is a comic reading stream.
Right.
And then, yeah, I'll shout it out.
Madam Flambard, if he is in need of help, tell him to return at a later time. I must go before I'm... Oh my gosh. Late to the funeral. By the way, you guys are so talented. I know I say it, a lot, and I don't want me, saying it a lot to, become numb, but you guys are genuinely so talented, and I hope you all know that, and I really appreciate everything you guys do. It's truly super cool. That's you. That's me. Quick pitch, refrigerator emoji. Oh my gosh.
With
Taiwakan's
With just his head above it.
Alright, after the Dr. Pepper's added next, I will do a refrigerator. You might have to remind me, though.
So Doug says, it's been 30 chapters and she's finally attending her family's funeral.
Right?
It's 25 chapters. We're on episode 25. You don't look well, Your Highness.
Damn,
Are you
okay.
alright?
Yes.
You don't seem alright.
Check me for wounds. I'll be fine. I'm sorry. I'll be fine once the funeral is over. Let's do some sad
I have
music.
ordered the guards to remain vigilant.
Thank you.
I shall see you inside then.
All right. Please continue to keep watch over the surrounding area.
Ding, ding, ding.
The daughter
daughter
of Isaac shall soon spill blood. Oh yeah, Guinness.
Yes.
What is
Gorsh.
Ding.
vengeance? Okay, so not
We're on episode
period
25,
blood.
so yeah, it has been like 30 chapters. Then the
Weird
perspective.
blur
Oh my
going
gosh,
on.
I love the movie Surf's Up. It is so good. I love Surf. You guys need to watch Surf's Up.
I've not seen
I'll
it.
ask Mr. Father if he has a copy.
A savage proposal.
Woo!
Remember all those guys your savage proposal killed?
How can this be? Oh, sorry.
She breasted Boobalay.
Who was the last to see Cardinal Malode?
Well, your highness, we saw him arrive at the royal chapter, but...
Chapel bud.
Chapel butt? And after that, someone must have seen him. Who was the one who served the closest to the cardinal?
Piano by Marine Bay says, Micah, what?
Wait, what did you say?
She breasted Boobalay.
Yeah.
She did.
Thermos! Wait, pull up your gay sex fan art. Pull it up.
Yeah, pull up your gay sex fan art. That's a
No,
word.
say gex.
Fair enough.
You did just say gay sex. You didn't say the thing.
Oh, heaven forbid.
I'm sorry.
Where is it?
It's close. I saw it just the other day. I did not put it in the video as fan art. I figured you
that's
wouldn't
good.
be upset
No,
at me.
I would be upset if you did. Yeah.
Say again.
Say
Say again.
Say gex, say gex,
and
say
dialogue and
gex.
kissing.
Oh my gosh, this is the next emoji.
Shit, that's pretty good.
That's gonna go pretty hard.
There were no
It's like a luau.
there were
Blank's
no
house.
attendants sent from the
Good
temple
nibble
today, Your Highness.
Is there a problem?
Lord Taiwakin, the funeral must proceed, yet the high priest's whereabouts are unknown. Oh my gosh.
It
Firmos.
just says it's tail time. and
Oh
that's
my
not funny
gosh,
to anyone,
his
but that's
breasted
funny.
boobily.
Yeah, he's breasting boobily.
I don't
Firmos?
know. Here's the thing. They do like the same like shading here than in like every other comic, but here for some reason, I love Leanie. I want to date Leanie. I could help her.
Buzz.
I love Leanie so much.
One of these days we gotta figure out how to do a Gex stream for the game Gex.
Evil family.
No, you said I could fix
Bingo!
her. You said I could fix
Down
her.
there.
We
Bingo!
go.
Bingo, bingo. That means I take off and then put back on my shirt.
Hell yeah.
Yes, my lord.
No, that's Firmos.
Oh.
Firmos!
Yes, my lord.
Do you know anything of the High Priest's disappearance?
The high priests, my lord. Goodness.
Have I seen Savage Proposal novel art?
No.
Maybe.
Pull it up.
Savage Proposal novel art?
Maybe in a
I
separate
started
tab.
reading Savage Proposal and then I got really bored and then I put it down like right before What's-His-Face got shot.
You may want to specify no.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of nice.
Wow, she really is breasting
Wow.
boobily, Micah. You nailed
I can
that.
fix Leanie. I can be with her. He's gonna check her for wounds here too?
Anyway,
Man, honestly, a lot
They're
of
pretty close. Sometimes
yeah,
they're
sometimes they're super different.
man, why are his butt cheeks like hanging back through the pew?
It's
It's the. I know I say this every time. The contrast, the black levels, they look weird in the background.
If there's been an incident, then it must have been deliberate.
a deliberate incident.
Of course, my lord. I shall begin the
Almost.
search at once. Don't leave, don't leave, don't leave,
I
don't
love
leave, don't leave.
everyone.
No!
Do you believe someone did this on purpose, Lord Taiwakin?
Okay, well, this is gonna be a Maddie and Jonah stream while Micah doesn't talk.
Well, there is a person who holds grievances against the High Priest.
Why don't we just kill these fuckers?
If it is who I suspect, then surely...
Did Firmos? We found him! Firmos, you are so good at your job. My lord, I believe we have located the High Priest.
What? Where is he?
He appears.
Ugh.
Oh no, that is me. Man, he's slaying. He appears to be in here.
I beg your pardon? Oh my...
Inside the car?
Inside the coffin?
Oh my gosh. How did you find him in there? You weren't even in the same room.
According to those who moved the coffins,
Bloodless says he just left?
one of them was far heavier than the rest. How did you get that?
He's
How
so
did that come up
efficient.
in conversation,
He's so
Formos?
efficient.
Oh!
There is no better place to hide a body than inside of a coffin.
Doke
If
says
he's
You're
wrong,
so right. You're
if he's
so
wrong,
right.
this is a wild swing and a miss. Nope, there he is.
Ah.
Wow, bad turnout.
Well, this is the second funeral. And like the last one, everyone sees as cursed.
Well, since he has been concealed in this manner, it does not appear to be an accident. When did it happen?
Someone must have murdered him!
Oh no.
I'm certain the Grand Chancellor is responsible, so why does he look so surprised?
I'm surprised.
You know what? I'm actually I'm so interested in like the weird politics of this one, and maybe it's because we've read this one for so long.
For so long, we've been totally
But here's the thing,
Stockholm
we've read Acting Empress Spends the First Night, and anytime they start talking about their political situation, I'm like, fuck this, man. This
Yeah,
sucks.
I'm
true.
here because like
Can
here's
we get
the thing.
back to the flirting?
Here's the thing.
God.
Now this guy being like, you can't get married, you can't get married. That like his life was on the line. Of course he's gonna tell her, yeah, you can't get married, and then now that he's dead because he couldn't stop her, they're gonna postpone the wedding, and it makes sense.
I'm doing one thing you've been streamed out. Is this gonna be a murder mystery now? I fucking hope
Oh,
so.
that'd be so good. It's as if he knew nothing of it.
It seems we'll need another coffin.
Good heaven.
Merciful God.
Then who will preside over today's funeral?
Any of the other priests? Well, nothing. Oh, fuck. Nothing's been arranged yet.
But if the high priest seat is now vacant, creak.
Oh, he's gonna be the high priest.
Given the urgency of the matter, we must convene the Elder Council at once to appoint a candidate. Princess Lee?
Mario Cat says, was it ...
The horses? Wait.
Oh, this is gonna...
Yeah.
Doxy says, cancel the funeral for another 30 chapters!
How shameless of him. Fuck. Punchy McPunchishin. They're whipping their they're whipping their clothes out!
That's very funny.
Of course, Lord Kleinfelter.
I shall hold the council meeting and present the new high priests in due course, your highness. Smirk. And since the funeral has been postponed, see that the coffins are properly buried. Now then, I shall take my leave.
It's just gonna be like 5 years later, like, shit, we never finished that funeral.
Slam.
They're genuinely pausing the funeral again.
Do not think for a moment you lost, your highness. I mean, we did postpone the funeral again. I now oversee Nox's security. We will simply need to find the culprit.
Yes. Find my culprit, Lord Taiwakin. It's hidden in my pants.
Ansai says, does Webtoon even profit from these anymore? They must.
I mean, I hella profit from these.
I mean, do they though? Because like, does
They
Webtoon
have-
run ads?
Um,
Because like, I don't get
Do
ads.
they make
but-
money?
the daily passes. The daily passes, the coins,
I
yeah.
forgot about capitalism.
Yeah. I think a lot of people spend coins. I want to do the math on how much it would like cost to read a comic. Like,
Yeah, because like that's the thing. As much as I love this comic, if it went on Daily Pass, I would immediately stop.
I would keep
Or
reading it somewhere
Fine.
else.
Or, yeah, that's the thing. Maybe like I'd be walking
Sailing
in the street.
those high seas.
Maybe I just think maybe somewhere I'd find it for maybe. I just
Yeah.
Maybe.
Lord oh fuck. Sorry, I'm having the worst period cramps right now. Lord Taiwakin is right. I am no longer the powerless figure I once was. The house of
Arsac.
the house of art Wersack now stands under the protection of the new order of knights.
Yeah, you know the guys that conquered your kingdom?
So Doug says, Maddie, you're so real.
I Is it Flo? Yeah.
The cat movie? Buncher said, thank you for the super chat. Do you think in chapter 50 they're still going to be talking about the funeral like Barry's first the funny thing about that, I don't remember what comic that is, but I think about how they're still talking about the party, like, constantly. Our sack? No,
my sack! No amount of power will be able to cover up the crime of murdering the high priest.
Firmos solved that mystery so quick.
Yeah, no, when Taiwakan was like, I'm in charge of security now, we just need to figure out who did it. I firmly believe, like, in the next couple of minutes, they're going to know exactly who committed this crime.
Firmos will be like, and here's the murder weapon! What the fuck?
Oregano tea? Well, I still hate tea. What about Dr. Pepper? Does that help with cramps?
I'm not a doctor, but I feel like
Sundog
probably
says
no.
Bro needs to get a raise.
Yeah.
Firmos? Yeah.
Seriously, if they ever adapt this, I would kill to be Firmos. If this ever gets, like, a fucking audio novel, or a
Mikey,
fucking...
you should cosplay Firmos.
Well,
We
you
should
should
all
cosplay
cosplay.
Firmos.
Well, no, but you've got the height.
You're built like Firmos.
But no one has Leanie's boobs.
That's so true.
No one.
Mikey,
But
you're
with
gonna have to
your
get
house-
plastic surgery.
Lie! Lyndon Kleinfelter failed to realize that he can no longer act with unchecked impunity. I can't allow myself to be consumed by fear forever. You know what? I'm having cramps so bad I could eat at Arby's.
Uh-oh.
They have the meats.
No, okay. This is do you want to hear my most embarrassing period story?
Why don't we finish this
No,
comic?
okay.
Alright, go for
Put
it.
a poll in the chat and we'll finish the comic. Let's focus on resolving one thing at a time. Starting with the enemy who stands before me.
I'm saying one yes.
You're right.
I'm saying two. Nope, same person.
Let us search for evidence. Oh. What in goodness name were you thinking?
What are you thinking?
I was him.
You put the body in a coffin? You should have disposed of it properly, so no one would suspect he had been killed. You fool! Oh, he's bleeding.
Oh no.
I'm
Just
saying a
like
lot of
me!
yeses and I don't knows.
You have to make a bath so hot it turns your skin red to get rid of cramps. I love hot baths, Punchy. You and me both. Do you want to read the comments or should I launch in?
Launch in.
Okay,
It's your
so
stream.
when I was hold
I'm gonna
on.
go pee while you tell your period story.
Yippee! Okay, so when I was working at McDonald's, I was like 16 at the time, and it was like a super big rush, and I was on my period, obviously. Well, I guess not obviously.
If
but
not, it would be a bad story.
Exactly. So I was like,
That would just be you working at McDonald's.
yeah, and like it was like an 8-hour shift, and like I'd already taken my break, and so I was going like back and forth to the bathroom to change my tampon, because that's what you do. And one of my managers was like, "Why are you going to the bathroom?" And I was like, "I just need to go to the bathroom, man." And then in front of him, my other manager was like, "What are you, pregnant?" And then there were so many managers, right? They're like, only pregnant people need to go to the bathroom this much. And then the third manager, right? I loved him. He was so nice. He was like, "No, man. What if she's not pregnant?" Then he goes, "No, well then that's the opposite of pregnant." And he's like, "No, the opposite of pregnant is being on you." And I was just standing
The
there.
Council of Pussy.
And he was like, "No, the opposite of pregnant
The
is
gatekeepers of the
not
bathroom.
pregnant. Not pregnant means you're on your..." And then the other one was like, "Oh." And I was like, "So can I go to the bathroom?" And that's the story. It was quite embarrassing.
Like, what the fuck, man?
He was... Like, it was...
Yeah, but what do they say? What are they, the menstruation masters? Morgan says, what the Big Flame says, that's so silly,
Rockman
though.
of Doom says, "On behalf of all men, I would like to apologize." No,
I'm
here's-
sorry, women.
No, like, here's the thing.
I'm
You're
not, I
not...
fight women.
I
Death to some women.
It was during a rush. It was during a rush, and like,
Yeah,
if you're
absolutely.
not,
That's why you need to go to the bathroom.
if you're not like a girl, then of course it's not on your mind as to why some people go to the bathroom super often. It was just funny. Your teacher got mad at you because you were in pain.
Wait, someone says, Micah, what the fuck? Is that because I said death to some women?
You
I didn't
should-
say all! I didn't say all!
Yeah, some of them are
Apologize,
probably
Micah.
evil.
Well, you know what?
If you're an evil woman, I don't like you.
All I'm gonna do is says, Micah, please stop wishing death on women. You know what?
Some love is a sin. I
Well-
declare it.
And on that note,
That's my embarrassing period story, I guess.
yeah, I think we're wrapping up.
Oh, wait, I wanted to say, Wednesday streams, well, okay, at least next Wednesday stream, it's not gonna be comic-centered again. I'm thinking about moving Acting Empress to Sunday, and Savage Proposal Sunday, and then Wednesdays are maybe a shit show stream. Do you
Yeah.
guys like that
If
idea?
we're just
Could you
doing-
put-
not
do a
shit
poll?
show per se, but you know, goofier,
Well,
wackier,
Punchy
other...
McPuncherson's is Jonah's video.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it.
Start a poll.
Yeah.
What you want wacky Wednesday?
Wacky Wednesday!
Yes. No. Hi, I'm Micah.
Red Magus says, I love a shit show.
Because I'm thinking.
People are
yes.
saying yes, because I mean...
I think that would be fun. Oh, 75% yes, got it.
Okay. Well, and 29% hi, I'm Micah.
One person says no, and I'm sorry. Oh, two people say no, and I'm sorry to you guys. But
I am not
majority
Micah, so
wins.
yes.
Okay, press play,
Cake
Jonah.
says, no, I'm Micah. Oh, are we watching it? I thought I was just shouting it out.
Well, no, don't watch it. Y'all should go
Oh,
watch
yeah,
it.
Yeah,
you
This
guys
is
should
an
go watch
animation
it.
Jonah did forever
Did-
ago and finally posted. And also, I worked
Yeah.
on it. I composited it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike helped with the compositing.
So I made the
you can
ghosts.
hear Maddie voice act.
Yeah.
I'm
also,
also
Jonah
voice
voice
acting
acts and Micah voice acts. It's pretty neat.
Apparently, we are all Micah, and also Tally is Micah. Squilly Squicket might be Micah. Sundogs is Micah. But yeah, Jonah made an animation. I think it's pretty nice.
Pretty cute. Pretty cute.
You can also find... Oh, what the heck is that?
You can find. Oh yeah, Micah.
I'm Micah. There's less
I don't
stuff
know
on.
if he will pop
There's
up.
less
Ah!
stuff on.
find
There's less stuff on. Well, there's
Micah's
content.
channel
There's
here.
content. Go to videos.
Why
Channel
didn't
doesn't
you?
have any content.
No, there is. There's you have to click through to yeah.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yeah, it's very small channels do that.
That's
some,
really stupid.
Some Star Wars stuff I did a while
Oh
back.
yeah.
Like
I did
that's-
art for that one.
No, you didn't. That's a different thing that I never finished.
You didn't. You
Nope, I
posted-
never posted that. That will get you copy struck. This is the comic Crimson Empire that I took panels from and animated to the audio drama. I don't know if I'm gonna do any more of it, so but it was fun. I mean, look at that. Look at that depth.
It looks really
Look
nice.
at that. Look at the parallax on the asteroids.
I need to go get a heating pad. So let's wrap this up.
All right, I'll play us out.
All right. So what have we learned today? I think we've learned that.
Digmaster 3000 is at your local museum